My beloved child, do not scroll past this moment. Do not let your heart wander, for this may be the final chance heaven offers you tonight. Archangel Michael stands at your door. Yes, right now. He is whispering your name into the wind because the miracle carrying your destiny is trying to reach you. God says that if you see this and open your heart within the next 10 minutes, the blessing will not be delayed. But if you ignore it, the door will close and the miracle will pass you by. Child, do you feel a trembling in your chest as you read this? That is not fear, it is recognition. Your soul already knows this message was written before time began. God is sending a mystery into your life, a hidden truth, and Archangel Michael was commanded to guard it until you were ready to receive it. That's why you cannot miss this. That's why you must not delay. Your name is already written on the scroll of this miracle. Right now, light is shining over your life. It's the light that separates you from every trap, the light that exposes the liars around you, and the light that draws you toward your breakthrough. Do you know what heaven whispered? 10 minutes after receiving this message, change will begin. The chains that bound you will break. The tears that wrapped around you will dry. And those who doubted you will bow before your testimony. But hear this warning. The enemy wants you to leave. He whispers, scroll past. Skip this. It's nothing. But Michael shouts, no, stay, my child, for what is being revealed is the key to your next season. It is urgent. It is divine. It is not a coincidence. You are here because heaven appointed you to hear this right now. Before we go deeper, pause and let your soul breathe. If these words stir something within you, stay connected. Not for me, but because heaven will continue sending signs along your path, and you cannot afford to miss the next revelation. Child of light, you must know this. Someone you deeply loved, who now rests in heaven, prayed for this message to reach you. They saw your tears. They witnessed your restless nights. They whispered your name before the throne of God. And today, God answered. That's why this message is here. That's why Michael carries these words. Because you have not been forgotten. The scroll of your life is opening. I see the ink of destiny burning. I see the number 7 written above your name. It is a sign, 7 days of miracles, 7 gates of blessing, 7 hidden enemies who will be exposed. But it all begins when you open your heart at this very moment. Child, you think you're reading words, but you are standing in heaven's courtroom. Your case is being decided. Your enemies are being judged. Your blessing is being signed. Angels are watching. The clouds are trembling. And Michael raises his sword, declaring, protect this one, for they belong to God. Even now, as I speak, your atmosphere is shifting. The heaviness around you is lifting. The chains of delay are breaking. The hidden hand working against you is being revealed. That's why you feel the chill. That's why your heart is pounding. Because the voice of heaven is echoing through these words. My beloved child, do not doubt why you are here. Every breath you take tonight is proof that heaven is not finished with you. Michael was released from the throne with one assignment: to protect your destiny, to reveal the truth hidden from you, and to lead you out of the shadow of delay. Child, listen closely. Someone you trusted betrayed you, but you couldn't see their face. You felt the pain of their actions, but the mask they wore blinded you. Heaven says the mask is falling. The betrayer will be revealed. The reason it hurt so deeply is because it was someone close. But do not fear. Michael says what they intended for your downfall will become the very thing that elevates you. Beloved, do you remember the night you cried out to God, why me? That cry did not vanish. It rose like incense before the throne. And heaven responded, this one is chosen. This one is marked. This one is not forgotten. That's why this message is unlike any other. It is timed, it is sealed, and it is being delivered to your soul at the moment you need it most. The winds in your life are shifting. Even as you read this, a sudden turn is happening. A closed door is opening. A letter with your name is being signed. And the stone the builders rejected, yes, you will become the cornerstone. This is not a story for tomorrow. This is a testimony unfolding right now. Do not doubt. Do not delay. For your enemies will witness the very table God has prepared for you. Child, do you feel the urgency? It's not pressure, it's heaven knocking. The Spirit says, do not take this lightly. Do not delay. Because when you listen and obey, you will unlock the miracle already written for you. Delay is crumbling. Chains are falling. Your midnight is turning into morning. Pause here. Take a deep breath. If these words are touching you, know this is not random. Stay connected, not for numbers, but because you're receiving messages that will guard your steps. Heaven says, do not miss the next voice I send you. Child of destiny, 7 angels are circling your name. They've been assigned to clear the path ahead. Every trap set for you will be destroyed. Every lie spoken against you will be canceled. And every delay in your finances, relationships, and purpose will be removed. That's why you found this message. That's why you couldn't scroll past, because your angels are fighting even now. And Michael has already declared your victory. Child, heaven says, look at the clock. Count the minutes. Within 10 minutes of opening your heart, signs will follow. You will hear news. You will see a sign, and you will feel the weight lift from your chest. It won't be imagination. It will be confirmation. Because when God speaks, He confirms. And tonight, He confirms you are chosen. Beloved, there is a secret in your family. It has been hidden for years. People whispered, but no one spoke the truth. Now, the season of silence is ending. God says the truth is coming to light. What was hidden in darkness will be revealed. It may shock you. It may wound you, but it will set you free. Because freedom cannot be denied when heaven ordains it. My beloved, do not grow weary. You have fought battles no one saw. You smiled when your soul was shattered. You gave when your hands were empty. You stood tall when your knees were trembling. But God saw it all. Every secret battle was recorded. Every hidden tear was counted. And heaven has declared, enough. The season of sorrow is over. The season of glory has begun. Every lie spoken against you is dissolving. Every delay tied to your finances, relationships, and purpose is being removed. That's why you found this message. That's why you couldn't scroll past, because your angels are fighting right now. And Michael has already declared your victory. Child, heaven says, look at the clock. Count the minutes. Within 10 minutes of opening your heart, signs will follow. You will hear news. You will see a sign, and you will feel the weight lift from your chest. It won't be imagination. It will be confirmation. Because when God speaks, He confirms. And tonight, He confirms you are chosen. Beloved, there is a secret in your family. It has been hidden for years. People whispered, but no one spoke the truth. Now, the season of silence is ending. God says the truth is coming to light. What was hidden in darkness will be revealed. It may shock you. It may wound you, but it will set you free. Because freedom cannot be denied when heaven ordains it. My beloved, do not grow weary. You have fought battles no one saw. You smiled when your soul was shattered. You gave when your hands were empty. You stood tall when your knees were trembling. But God saw it all. Every secret battle has been recorded. Every hidden tear has been counted. And heaven has declared, enough. The season of sorrow has ended. The hour of glory has arrived. My beloved child, there are moments in life when heaven bends low and speaks through fire. Tonight is one of those moments for you, a moment marked by urgency, because Archangel Michael has descended with a sword of light. He whispers your name again and again into the silence of this night, urging you not to doubt why this message found you. Heaven wants you to know that every obstacle you've faced has been marked in the courts above. The very chains you thought were unbreakable are now falling apart. Though the enemy tried to bury you under shame, confusion, betrayal, and delay, heaven declares, this is the final night of oppression. It is part of your revelation. If you do not resist, if you open your heart right now, within minutes you will feel the shift. You will hear a sign. You will feel the weight that tormented you lift from your shoulders. And you will know it was never a coincidence. It was destiny. It was divine orchestration. It was God's way of saying, my child, I have never left you. Do you understand what this means? It means that even the tears you thought were wasted were preserved like treasures in heaven's bowl. Not a single drop went unnoticed. You wept in silence while others laughed. You gave kindness when others betrayed you. Though no one honored you, the throne of God watched over you. And the very angel who guarded Eden now guards you. He stands with his sword raised, declaring that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, declaring that every mask around you will fall, declaring that your name will be restored. The scroll of your life is being unsealed right now, and written in fire are the words, chosen, anointed, protected. Every time the enemy tried to erase your name, God himself read it aloud in glory. You may not see it yet, but even now, as you breathe in this moment, contracts are shifting in your favor. Doors that slammed shut are creaking open. Those who whispered against you will be compelled to bless you. Heaven says, this one is mine. This belongs to me. This carries a testimony that will shake generations. And though you see yourself as small, though you feel forgotten, let me tell you the truth. You're standing at the center of a cosmic drama where angels are fighting for your destiny. Tonight, the battle turns. Tonight, the verdict is rendered. Tonight, Michael cries out, victory, 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 and your name echoes in that cry. Do not turn away. Do not harden your heart. Even the device in your hand has become an altar. This message is a sacrifice. And in the moment you receive it, the seal will break, the chain will snap, and the path that once seemed impossible will appear before you like a bridge of light, leading you through the waters of despair into the land promised to you long before you were born. Though people tried to hide the truth of your origin, though family secrets remained buried in darkness, heaven says the hour of revelation has come. Lies will no longer stand. Silence will no longer cover. The one you thought would never speak will confess. Hidden documents will surface. Whispers will become shouts. And what was meant to destroy you will set you free. Child, I speak to you now with fire in my voice. Within 10 minutes of this truth entering your soul, something will stir. A message will arrive. A shift will be felt. And you will know heaven has confirmed what I speak, because God never speaks without confirmation. Though you doubt, though you hesitate, though you feel unworthy, he calls you worthy. He calls you chosen. He calls you beloved. And Michael stands beside you to guard what you are about to receive. My beloved, do you not yet understand why this word is being spoken over your life right now? The hour is late. Heaven is open. And Michael himself stands at the threshold of your destiny, holding a flaming sword, cutting the cords that bound your feet for years, severing generational curses that tried to shame you, slicing through lies spoken over your name. Because God has declared, no more delay shall stand against you. No more betrayal shall define you. No more secrets shall torment you. Everything you've endured, every night spent crying alone, every moment you felt abandoned, none of it was in vain. Heaven recorded it. Angels carried it like letters before the throne. And tonight, the heart of heaven renders a verdict in your favor. Right now, as you listen, your name is being announced. Your case is being decided. And the scroll of your life is opening with words written in eternal fire. This child is chosen. This child is sealed. This child will rise. Do you feel the weight of this? These words are not ordinary. They are decrees. They are judgments. They are weapons cast into the unseen realm. And the forces that tried to silence you tremble because they know their time is up. Lean in, beloved. What I am about to reveal will pierce through the fog, clouding your path. A hidden hand has worked against you. Someone you never suspected. Someone close, someone you trusted with your whole heart, carried envy, deception, and whispered against you behind closed doors. For years, you've wondered why doors slammed shut, why opportunities slipped away, why people grew cold without reason. Heaven says it was no accident. It was the dagger of betrayal disguised as friendship. But now the mask falls. Now the truth rises. And Michael stands over you, declaring, "Do not fear, my child. The betrayal was allowed only so your vindication could become your elevation. Even those who turned away will witness your rise. Even those who laughed at your fall will see your ascent." God says, "I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, and they will have no choice but to witness the glory I place upon you." Do not tremble at this revelation, beloved. Though it wounds, it also heals. You were never meant to remain bound by false loyalty. Heaven is severing it so you can be joined only to the truth. And hear this: the one who once walked this earth with you, the one who loved you deeply and now rests in heaven, interceded for you. He spoke your name in the courts of heaven. He pleaded, "Father, do not let this child perish in despair." And the Father heard. That is why this message has reached you. It is no accident that your eyes fell upon these words. It is because a prayer that never died has now been answered. The soul that knew your pain in life still cares for you in eternity. Their intercession reached the throne, and God responded with a decree. Release Archangel Michael. Send the word. Open the gates for my beloved. Child, do you feel the trembling in your chest? That is not your imagination. It is the touch of heaven confirming that this is your moment. The veil between worlds is thinning, and you are standing in the flow of divine timing. Beloved, look around. What once seemed blocked is beginning to crack. The financial chains that force you to count every coin are breaking, for heaven has declared a transfer of wealth. You will see provision come from unexpected sources, blessings poured out from unexpected hands. Debts will be forgiven. Doors of abundance will open because God has said, "Enough." My child will not beg for scraps, but will feast in abundance. Relationships that seemed impossible will shift. Hardened hearts will soften. Even long-buried truths within your family will rise like treasure unearthed from the soil. It will shake you, but it will also set you free. Though the enemy whispers, "You won't survive the truth," Michael declares, "Truth will be your sword, and with it, you will cut through generations of lies." Do you feel the urgency? This is why heaven warns you. Do not delay. Do not ignore this moment. Every second counts. God says that within 10 minutes of fully opening your heart to this word, confirmation will come. It may arrive as a sign, a message, or a sudden shift in your spirit. You will know it was not a dream, not coincidence, but a deliberate act of divine love. Hold on, beloved. Your confirmation is closer than your breath. Angels are already moving. Chains are already falling. The midnight of your sorrow is already turning into the dawn of joy. Tonight, heaven leans in to whisper directly into your spirit. You've carried burdens that were never yours. You've been silenced by voices that told you you weren't enough. You've been overlooked while others were celebrated. And though you smiled through the pain, you kept asking, "God, have you forgotten me?" Heaven thunders in reply. "I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. I could never forget you." Archangel Michael stands before you tonight with a flaming sword. declaring that every chain mocking you will be broken. Every delay suffocating you will be destroyed. Every whisper of the enemy saying, "It's over," will be silenced forever. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. And the chosen do not die in the wilderness. They walk into promise. They inherit the land. They drink from overflowing cups. They wear crowns prepared before the foundation of the world. And you, my beloved, will rise. Do not doubt the trembling in your chest as you read this. What you feel is not fear, it is recognition. Your soul already knows this truth. Your spirit has been waiting for this confirmation. And when these words enter you like fire, know that they are breaking seals you didn't even know existed. Seals placed on your finances, your relationships, your destiny. Seals that people and demons conspire to lock tight. But the Lion of Judah has roared. Michael has been sent, and the locks are breaking one by one. You will see doors open that were once slammed shut. You will see those who resisted you become unexpected allies. You will hear your name spoken in rooms you've never entered, and blessings that were delayed for years will arrive suddenly, as if overnight. The decree has gone forth. No more delays. No more denials. No more silence. Beloved, you felt the sting of betrayal, so sharp it nearly crushed you. And it didn't come from a stranger, but from someone close, someone you trusted with your heart. Behind your back, they whispered, plotted, and carried envy in their eyes while smiling with their lips. You asked yourself, why do doors keep closing? Why have people grown cold? Why have opportunities turned to dust? Heaven reveals today, the dagger was hidden in false friendship. But do not fear. The mask is tearing. The curtain is falling. The truth is rising. You will no longer be deceived. The betrayer will be exposed. The liar will be revealed. And what they meant for your destruction will become the stage for your elevation. God rejoices in preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. And every one of them will witness your rise. Oh, beloved child, there is a deeper secret still, one that has lingered in the shadows of your lineage. Something hidden, whispered, never spoken aloud. But heaven says the hour of unveiling has come. What was buried will be shouted. What was hidden will rise. Documents will surface. Confessions will come. And though it may shake you, though it may sting, it will also liberate you. For truth, no matter how sharp, is the key that unlocks destiny. And your destiny has waited long enough. The chains of silence can no longer hold it. Michael declares, "Do not fear, beloved. I will walk with you through the fire, and you will not be burned. I will stand with you in the flood, and you will not drown. I will guard you as you rise into the light." Even now, as you sit with these words before you, angels are circling your name. 7 of them have been assigned to clear your path. They are crushing every trap, dismantling every scheme, breaking every curse, and scattering every dark cloud. For God has said, "This one belongs to me. This one will shine." Though people may doubt you, heaven does not. Though you may feel weak, heaven calls you strong. Though you feel unworthy, heaven clothes you in honor. And Michael cries out, "This is the one I protect. This is the one I fight for. This is the one whose story is not over." Do not scroll past. Do not ignore this. Do not let doubt deceive you. Because within 10 minutes of fully opening your heart, a sign will come. A message will arrive. The weight will lift. And you will know this word was for you and only for you. Heaven heard your prayer. The tears you thought were secret were seen, counted, preserved, and turned into a fountain of blessing. Nothing was wasted. Every sorrow became a seed. And now that seed is sprouting, bringing forth a harvest. You will see it. You will feel it. And the testimony will not be delayed. My beloved child, receive this word as if heaven itself is leaning over you, because that is exactly what's happening right now. The veil between you and eternity has thinned. Michael has been sent with urgency, carrying a message that cannot wait, a message that burns in your chest with holy fire. And if you're wondering why your eyes are on these lines right now, know this: it is not random. It is not a coincidence. It is divine orchestration. You've walked too long under the shadow of questions. You've carried chains no one else could see. You've borne secrets in your blood that were never yours to carry. And heaven has declared, enough. The cycle is broken. The generational curse is shattered. The hidden betrayal is exposed. False friends who laughed at your fall now tremble, for the time of transformation has come. And the one who was mocked will become the one who testifies. The one who was silenced will become the voice. The one who was overlooked will be lifted by the very hand of God. For Michael raises his sword over your life and cries out to realms you cannot see. This child is marked. This child is protected. This child will rise, and nothing can stop it. I speak the truth to you now. Even as these words flow into your spirit like a river, contracts are shifting, doors are opening, angels are moving, and everything that was delayed is rushing toward you with divine acceleration. You are chosen. You are beloved, and heaven does not lie. Lean in, beloved. There is a whisper coming through the veil from one who once walked beside you on this earth, whose absence left a void in your heart, someone you deeply loved who now dwells in the light. They have never stopped speaking your name before the throne. They pleaded, Father, do not let this child drown in sorrow. Do not let this child perish in despair. And the Father replied, their time has come. Release the word. Send the angel. Unleash the breakthrough. That is why this moment found you. That is why your eyes are locked on this message. Because love that never died is still interceding. And tonight, their prayer is being answered by you. Child, the chill on your skin is not imagination. It is heaven's touch upon your soul. A confirmation that this is not ordinary speech. It is a decree. Not empty words, but prophecy. Not a suggestion, but a command. If you believe and open your spirit in the next few minutes, you will feel the weight lift. You will hear confirmation. You will see a sign. For God never speaks and then hides his voice. He always confirms. And he confirms because you are too precious to remain in doubt. Beloved, lean in again. That whisper from beyond the veil is real. It comes from the one who walked with you, whose absence still aches, whose love never faded. They are still speaking your name before the throne. They cried out, Father, do not let this child drown in sorrow. Do not let this child perish in despair. And the Father answered, their hour has come. Release the word. Send the angel. Unleash the breakthrough. That is why this moment found you. That is why your eyes are fixed on this message. Because love that never died is still interceding. And tonight, their prayer is being fulfilled in you. Child, the chill on your skin is not a figment of your imagination. It is heaven's touch upon your soul. A confirmation that this is not ordinary speech. It is a decree. Not empty words, but prophecy. Not suggestion, but command. If you believe and open your spirit in the next few minutes, you will feel the burden ease. You will hear confirmation. You will see a sign. For God never speaks and then hides his voice. He always confirms, because you are too precious to remain in doubt. My beloved child, a shaking is coming, but it is not to harm you. It is to free you. For within your lineage are long-buried secrets, truths whispered in shadows, lies embedded in the foundation. They have held you, bound you, limited you without your knowledge. But heaven says the hour of unveiling has come. Silence is broken. The veil is torn, and truth will stand exposed in the light. Though it may sting, though it may shake you, it will set you free. Your feet will finally run without chains. Do not fear this exposure. Michael stands guard as it unfolds, shielding you from harm, ensuring that what breaks around you cannot break you. What falls apart around you cannot destroy you. For the fire that comes now is a refining fire. It burns only what is false and preserves what is true. Beloved, you will be free from lies. You will inherit the truth. You will stand taller than ever before, because heaven has decreed it. As you sit and these words fill your spirit, 7 angels surround your name. A sign from the throne to clear your path, scatter your enemies, crush every trap, silence every curse, and lift your head when shame tries to bow it. They are already moving. They are already dismantling schemes. They are already overturning tables where plots were formed against your name. They are already whispering into the ears of those who hold your blessing, commanding them to release it, to honor it, to deliver it. For heaven has declared, no more delays, no more denials, no more chains, and the earth must obey. Child, do you feel the trembling inside you? That sacred urgency that compels you to read line by line, word by word? That urgency is the Spirit saying, stay, my beloved, stay, for this is the hour you've waited for, the very moment written before time began. Within 10 minutes of surrender, a sign will appear. A message will come. A shift will happen. And you will know this word was carved for you alone. My beloved, you must understand this. Nothing you've suffered was in vain. Not a single tear fell unnoticed. Not one night of weeping was ignored. The very stones you stumbled over are becoming jewels in your crown. Every sorrow became a seed. And now, every seed is sprouting in a harvest. You are entering a season where loss becomes gain, betrayal becomes platform, and delay becomes acceleration. Do not despise what was stolen, for what is coming will outweigh it. Do not grieve what is left, for what is arriving will heal you. Beloved child, I speak this with the authority of the one who sent me. You are standing on the edge of your miracle. If you hold on, if you do not walk away, heaven will confirm it in ways that will leave you trembling in awe. Listen with the ears of your spirit. What flows now is not from man, but from the throne of the Almighty. Archangel Michael stands even now, wings spread around you like a fortress. His sword burns with fire. He proclaims your name in unseen realms, declaring that the accusations against you are silenced, the chains around you are shattered, and heaven's verdict is written in your favor. Though the world said you were too late, too weak, too small, God says, my child, you are right on time. For I am the keeper of times and seasons. I declare, your season of mourning is over. Your season of rising has begun. You have felt the sting of betrayal. You have tasted the grief of loss. You have carried the weight of unanswered prayers. But even as you wept in the night, heaven collected your tears like precious diamonds, storing them in golden bowls. And tonight, those bowls are tipping. They are pouring out blessings. They are overflowing. And the ground beneath you will be soaked in abundance. Child, the very people who whispered against you will soon whisper your name in wonder. They will not understand how you survived, how you thrived, how you rose. And you will know it was not by your strength, but by the hand of God who never left you, the sword of Michael that never failed you, and the decree of heaven that always stood above you. Your life, beloved, has been pursued by hidden patterns, cycles of delay, betrayal, and brokenness passed down through generations. But heaven says, today, it ends with you. It ends here. And Michael lifts his sword and strikes the root of every curse, shattering the chains that try to drag you down. Though those before you stumbled, you will stand. Though they wept without answers, you will rejoice. Though they were trapped in cycles, you will break free and step into promise. My child, you were not born to repeat history. You were born to rewrite it. You were born to carry a new name, a new mantle, a new testimony that declares, this is what God does for his beloved. Even now, as I speak, angels are unrolling scrolls with your name, rewriting the chapters of your story. They are erasing the lies written by the enemy and inscribing lines of glory, favor, and divine purpose. And you will live to see every word fulfilled. Do not doubt the trembling in your spirit right now. It is confirmation. It is recognition. It is the sound of your soul awakening to truth. Beloved, there are hidden patterns in your lineage, cycles of brokenness, delay, and betrayal passed down through generations. But heaven declares, tonight, it ends here. It ends with you. Michael raises his sword again and crushes the roots of these curses, breaking the chains that try to follow you. Though those before you stumbled, you will stand. Though they wept without answers, you will rejoice. Though they were locked in cycles, you will be released and walk in a promise. You were not born to repeat history. You were born to rewrite it. You were born to carry a new name, a new mantle, a new testimony that declares, this is what God does for his beloved. Even now, angels are unrolling scrolls with your name, rewriting the chapters of your life. They are erasing the enemy's lies and inscribing lines of glory, favor, and destiny. And you will live to see every word come to pass. Do not doubt the trembling in your spirit. It is confirmation. It is awareness. It is the sound of your soul awakening to truth. Beloved, do not think the battle was in vain. Every dark night was a seed of light. Every wound became soil for a miracle. The very place where you bled will become the place where you shine. And those who mocked you will see you clothed in honor. You walked through fire and were not burnt. You passed through floods and did not drown. For the Lord walked with you, even when you thought you were alone. And Michael shielded you with invisible wings, even when you felt defenseless. Now, beloved, a divine reversal is coming. A holy exchange, beauty for ashes, joy for sorrow, praise for heaviness, abundance for lack, honor for rejection. Can you feel it? Even as you speak these words, the atmosphere is shifting. Invisible chains are falling. Hidden doors are opening. The weight on your chest is lifting. This is not ordinary speech. It is a decree. Not coincidence, but divine appointment. Not fiction, but prophecy. And you, my child, are its living recipient. Within 10 minutes of these words sinking deep into your heart, signs will appear. Confirmations will come, and you will know without a doubt that heaven orchestrated this encounter. You will receive a message, a call. A sign will appear before your eyes, and it will leave you in awe, because you will know God spoke. God remembered me. God answered. Do not reject this urgency. Time is pressing. Heaven is calling. The Spirit is urging you. Do not scroll past. Do not doubt. Do not delay. This is your appointed time, your recorded moment, your divine hour, and Michael himself will guard it until it is fulfilled. Even now, as you read, you feel a weight pressing on your chest, not the heaviness of despair, but the sacred weight of destiny. Michael stands beside you with a flaming sword, declaring that the tide of battle over your life is turning in your favor. Every voice raised to condemn you is silenced. Every hand lifted against you is restrained. Every delay that mocked you is canceled. Heaven has opened its books. Your name is written on the page of mercy. Your case has been heard in the court of eternity. And the verdict is free, chosen, beloved, anointed. You must know, my child, that you are not standing here by accident. You are standing at the gate of deliverance. And the chains that clung to your bloodline for generations are breaking with such force that the unseen realm trembles. You were not born to carry curses. You were born to wear crowns. Though you walked through shadows, you stepped into light. Though you endured rejection, you stepped into recognition. Though you tasted betrayal, You now enter the sweetness of vindication. And Michael declares, "Rise, for your season of silence is over, beloved." The Spirit whispers of secrets long buried in your blood, patterns that followed you unseen, whispers that told you this pain would never end, shadows that tried to convince you your suffering was eternal. But heaven says no. Tonight, the cycle ends. Tonight, the curse is broken. Tonight, the tide turns. What destroyed those before you will not destroy you. The silence that silenced them will not silence you. For you are a breaker. You are the turning point. You are chosen to carry freedom for your lineage. Even now, I see chains falling from your ankles, shackles snapping from your wrists, invisible ropes loosening from your shoulders. Your spirit is rising, like a bird discovering its wings for the first time. You thought you were abandoned, but every step was guarded. You thought you were forgotten, but every tear was gathered. You thought you were small, but heaven knows you by name. And Michael whispers that name like a banner over you.